The clock on your wall just ticked. Did you hear it? That wasn't just the marking of another second. That was heaven's countdown timer. And right now, at this exact moment, something shifted in the spiritual realm. Your guardian angel just received an urgent message. And what I am about to tell you might be the most important words you will hear in your entire existence. Stop whatever you are doing. Put down your phone after hitting like on this video, because in the next 60 seconds you are going to understand why you have been feeling that strange urgency in your spirit lately. That unexplainable sense that something massive is about to change, you thought. It was just anxiety, but heaven has been trying to prepare you for what is coming. If I told you right now that your time on earth might be measured in hours rather than years, what would flash through your mind first? Would it be relief that you have lived according to heaven's blueprint? Or would it be the crushing weight of every opportunity you let slip away? Every person you failed to forgive? Every moment you chose temporary pleasure over eternal purpose? Comment the number 777 right now if you feel that spiritual tremor, that knowing that this message isn't random, it is divinely orchestrated for this exact moment in your life. Listen carefully, because heaven doesn't send warnings without reason. The breath you just took, you assumed thousands more would follow. The heartbeat pulsing through your chest, you have never questioned its continuation. But what if I told you that heaven's record book shows a different timeline than the one you have imagined? What if the calendar on your wall doesn't match the one in God's throne room? I am not here to frighten you. I am here because love demands truth, and truth demands urgency. Too many souls are sleepwalking through their final opportunities, building sandcastles while the tide of eternity approaches. They plan their retirements while heaven plans their homecoming. They accumulate possessions that will outlive them by mere days while ignoring the treasures that would accompany them forever. Picture this scene with me. You are standing in a vast celestial courtroom. The atmosphere thrums with an energy that makes lightning seem tame. Before you stands the Ancient of Days, and in his hands is a book with your name written in letters of fire. Every page contains a day of your life, but here is what will shock you. The book is thinner than you expected, much thinner. Subscribe to this channel right now if you want to understand what heaven is revealing about your timeline, because what comes next will revolutionize how you live your remaining moments. The divine spotlight swings toward you, and suddenly you can see your life from heaven's perspective. Every wasted hour glows red like a wound. Every act of love shimmers gold like captured sunlight. Every moment of worship rises like incense, but every moment of rebellion falls like ash. And there, at the end of the book, is a page that is different from the others. It glows with an intensity that makes you shield your eyes. This page represents today, right now, this very moment. You see, most people live as if they are writing an endless novel, but heaven knows you are writing a short story. Every sunrise isn't guaranteed, it is gifted. Every relationship isn't permanent, it is precious. Every opportunity to impact eternity isn't recurring, it is singular. And the enemy's greatest deception is convincing you that you have time to waste when in reality you are already in overtime. The signs are screaming, but humanity has gone deaf. Look around you with eyes that see beyond the natural. Nations rage against each other like wounded beasts. The earth itself groans under the weight of sin, manifesting in storms that rewrite maps and fires that consume histories. These aren't climate changes, they are creation's labor pains. The planet is preparing to give birth to a new age, and the contractions are getting closer together. Type ready in the comments if you are beginning to see that these aren't random events, but synchronized warnings from heaven's emergency broadcast system. In the streets, love has become a foreign language. Children betray parents with casual cruelty. Truth is auctioned to the highest bidder while lies are distributed free of charge. What God called sacred is mocked in public squares, and what he called abomination is celebrated with parades. The moral compass hasn't just broken, it has been melted down and reforged to point toward destruction. But here is what should grip your soul with holy urgency. False prophets multiply like viruses, promising peace while stockpiling judgment. They sell comfort to the dying and assurance to the damned. Churches overflow with people who know religious vocabulary, but have never felt heaven's fire. They can quote scripture but cannot sense the Spirit. They have a form of godliness but deny its power, and their PowerPoint presentations cannot hide the absence of Pentecost. Your phone just vibrated. Another notification, another distraction. But what if that buzz was heaven trying to get your attention? What if every interruption today has been a divine attempt to wake you from spiritual slumber? Because right now, at this very second, eternity is closer to you than your next breath. I need you to understand something that will reshape your entire existence. Death isn't your enemy if you are ready. It is merely a doorway, a birth canal into real life. But if you are not ready, if your hands are full of worthless treasures and your heart is chained to temporary pleasures, then that doorway becomes a wall, and what should be a homecoming becomes an exile. Like this video now if you feel the weight of eternity pressing against your consciousness, because we are about to enter the deepest revelation yet. Close your eyes for 3 seconds. Go ahead. I will wait. Now open them. In those 3 seconds, somewhere on this planet, souls stepped into eternity. Some were ready, some were not. Some heard "well done, faithful servant." Others heard only silence. The difference wasn't their final moment, but their daily moments. It wasn't their last breath, but every breath before it. You have been building your life like it is a permanent structure, but heaven sees it as a tent. You have been accumulating as if you are staying, but you are only passing through. Every promotion you have chased, every dollar you have saved, every reputation you have polished, none of it transfers to your eternal account. Only what is done for Christ will last. And most of us are spiritual paupers dressed in designer clothes. The prophetic timeline is accelerating. What previous generations saw in shadows you are seeing in HD. Israel stands as God's cosmic clock, and the hands are approaching midnight. Technology has created the infrastructure for prophecies that seemed impossible just decades ago. The stage is set, the actors are in position, and the director is about to call action on history's final scene. Comment awake if you are beginning to see that we are not approaching the end times. We are living in them. But here is where heaven's mercy shines brightest. This warning isn't judgment, it is grace. Every word you are hearing is love dressed in urgency. God could let you continue sleepwalking into eternity, but instead, He is sounding the alarm. He is interrupting your regular programming with this emergency broadcast, because He would rather disturb your comfort than lose your soul. Think about your life right now, not the image you project, but the reality you live. Who needs your forgiveness but hasn't received it? What sin still has its claws in your soul? What calling have you been running from? What altar have you abandoned? Because if the trumpet sounded in the next heartbeat, these would be your eternal regrets. The person who hurt you, forgive them now. Not tomorrow. Now that dream God planted in your spirit, pursue it now. That family member you have been meaning to call them now. That addiction you have been planning to break it now. Tomorrow isn't promised, but this moment is yours. I see you, not with physical eyes, but with spiritual perception. You are sitting there and something deep within you is awakening. That is not emotion. That is eternity calling your name. Your spirit recognizes truth even when your mind resists it. You know I am not speaking to the masses. I am speaking to you, specifically, personally, urgently. Share this video right now with someone who needs this wake-up call, because you might be the last voice of warning they hear. The hourglass of human history is almost empty. The final grains of sand are falling, and each one represents another soul's last chance. But you still have this moment, this precious, irreplaceable moment where heaven and earth converge in your decision. Will you continue pretending you have endless tomorrows? Or will you live like someone who understands that today might be all you have? Here is what readiness looks like. It is not perfection but surrender. It is not achievement but abandonment to God's will. It is waking each morning as if it is your last and living each day as if you will face Him by sunset. It is holding loosely to what is temporary and gripping tightly to what is eternal. It is being so aligned with heaven that death becomes not an interruption but a continuation. Every sin you cherish is a chain you will wear. Every pride you nurture is a wall you will face. Every unforgiveness you harbor is a poison you will drink. But every act of love is a treasure transferred. Every moment of worship is an investment matured. Every sacrifice for the kingdom is a seed that will bloom in eternal gardens. Type transformed in the comments if you are ready to live with eternal urgency, because heaven is about to download a supernatural perspective shift into your spirit. The veil between worlds is thinner than you realize. Right now, angels surround you, watching to see how you will respond to this message. The great cloud of witnesses leans forward from heaven's grandstands. All of creation holds its breath, because your decision in this moment ripples into eternity. This isn't just another video. This is your Damascus Road, your burning bush, your upper room visitation. I am going to tell you something that will sound extreme, but heaven authorized me to say it. Some of you watching will not see next year. Some will not see next month. Some will not see tomorrow. Not because God is cruel, but because your assignment is complete. Your test is ending. Your race is run. The question isn't when, but whether you are ready. But here is the glorious truth. If you are ready, death loses its sting. If you are prepared, the grave has no victory. If your life is hidden in Christ, then what the world calls death, heaven calls graduation. What earth calls loss, heaven calls gain. What seems like an ending is actually your beginning. The signs are converging like plot points in heaven's final chapter. Wars and rumors of wars, check. Natural disasters increasing in frequency and intensity, check. The love of many growing cold, check. Technology enabling the mark of the beast, check. The gospel reaching every nation, check. Israel back in her land, check. The stage is set, and you are not in the audience. You are in the cast. Hit the like button one more time as your declaration that you are choosing readiness over comfort, eternity over temporary, heaven over earth. Right now, I want you to do something that might save your soul. Put your hand over your heart and feel it beating. Each pulse is a gift, not a guarantee. Each rhythm is mercy, not merit. And with each beat, heaven asks, are you ready? Are you truly ready? If you died before this video ends, would heaven celebrate your homecoming or mourn your choice? Would angels rejoice at your arrival or weep at your rejection? Would you here enter into joy or depart from me? Because despite what comfortable Christianity teaches, not everyone who says, Lord, Lord, will enter the kingdom. Only those who do the will of the Father. The world is drunk on the wine of normalcy, but you have been sobered by truth. While others chase shadows, you now see substance. While others build on sand, you can choose bedrock. While others store up wrath, you can store up glory. But you must choose, not eventually, not tomorrow. Now, this moment, this breath, this heartbeat. Comment activated if you feel the shift happening in your spirit, the awakening that is transforming you from sleeper to warrior, from drifter to disciple. I am about to close this message, but first, heaven wants me to speak directly to different groups watching. To the backslider, he is waiting with open arms, not crossed arms. Return now. To the lukewarm, the fire of first love can be rekindled, but it requires the fuel of desperation. To the addicted, your chains are only as strong as your agreement with them. Break agreement now. To the bitter, your unforgiveness is drinking poison and expecting others to die. Release them and live. To the proud, your throne is an illusion, and every crown you wear is made of paper. Humble yourself before you are humbled. To the fearful, perfect love casts out fear, and he who calls you is faithful. To the procrastinator, your greatest enemy isn't the devil, it is tomorrow. Today is your day of salvation. As I speak these final words, heaven's atmosphere is invading your space. You might feel heat, or tingling, or an unexplainable peace. That is not psychology, that is presence. The King of Glory is passing by, and he is pausing at your door. Will you invite him to examine every room of your heart? Will you allow him to clean out every closet, every hidden space, every locked chamber? The choice you make in the next 30 seconds will echo for 30 trillion years. Choose wisely, choose quickly, choose now. Subscribe to this channel. Share this message with everyone in your contacts, because someone's eternity might depend on hearing these words. But more importantly, make your own eternity secure. Be ready, stay ready, live ready. The clock is still ticking, but now you hear it differently. Each tick isn't counting down to death, but up to life. Each second isn't stealing from you, but giving to you one more opportunity to align with eternity. You came to this video one way, but you are leaving another. You were asleep, but now you are awake. You were drifting, but now you are anchored. You were dying, but now you are ready to truly live. The trumpet hasn't sounded yet, but it is being raised to heaven's lips. The door hasn't closed yet, but the hand is on the handle. The race isn't over yet, but the finish line is in sight. Run well, run hard, run ready. Your time isn't finished yet, but it is closer than when you started watching. Make it count. Make it matter. Make it eternal. Heaven is watching, hell is trembling, and you are ready. Welcome to the remainder of your life. However long or short it may be, it starts now transformed, awakened, ready,